What's happening, guys? See it when I get crazy. What is happening? So I want to touch on something real quick before we do anything. I think last night we got out of hand making fun of Cougar. So I'll still try not to do that again. Calling her a man probably wasn't a very adult thing to do. I knew we were just having fun, but it was wrong. So, that's probably better. Yeah, there it goes. Let me try that again. Last night when we were making fun of Cougar, it was probably not the adult thing to do. So, no more of that, guys. That was wrong. I know we were just having fun, but you gotta draw a line somewhere. I think that line was when we called her, when we said she wasn't a man. Yeah, it was childish of us. But anyways, yeah, we need to grow up. So that's what's going on, guys. How's everybody doing this fine, what is it, Saturday? It wasn't very long. It just kind of happened. It was stupid. See, I wanna. Just setting stuff up. We went for quite a while last night, didn't we? Let's see here. Yeah, so, oh no. But yeah. What's going on here? Just clicking some stuffs. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Clickety, click, click. How's everybody's days going? Hopefully it's going pretty well. Had me some panda. Delicious. I was up and down in the gym. I lost internet connection sometimes, so I missed the insults. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Last night was weird. I'm scared to type. Oh, poor Ernie. Hey, David, what's happening, Bubba? Poor Ernie's daughter was in here making a racket. It was funny as hell. Hilarious if you know, it was very funny. Crappy. Why is today crappy, Bubba? What's going on? What's wrong with today? Talk to me. Aha, family chats. Oh yeah, no, it was really funny last night with Ernie. He really wished I didn't mod everybody. Wasn't quite sure it was his daughter until I pushed. Oh. I think when she said she had a name from Willow, Ernie knew and his heart sank. Your stuff out, but naturally bummed a bit. Hey, what's up, Dingus? You could, like, you wrote chap, but you couldn't write the 2 extra letters. Oh man. Like, Chappy's a shortened version of my last name. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, sorry to hear that your girlfriend moved all her stuff out, but it's for the best. Good riddance. We'll get you another one. A better one. A newer model, if you will. Not that women are models. Like cars. God, I don't want to say something wrong and people start hating me. Screw it. I'm just going to keep talking. Yeah. I woke up around, oh God, I don't know, 10 or 11, I think. Get that Dalmatian wife. You know, the dogs aren't, I mean, to be honest, I don't know, because Canada. Let's do some Burt's Bees on the lips. Just screw it, just put it on there. It's okay. Just kidding, yeah, right, you are, you weirdo. It's alright, I still love you, though. Talking to the Burt's Bees. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. Not even gonna repeat it. Okay. Hey, Hope. One got me some Panda Express. Ate it and decided to stream. Because why not? What else am I good at? Not that I'm good at... You know what I mean. Yeah. I think I should change my background. What do we got? What do we have? Oh, that's too small. Let's make that big. You gotta unlock that. How's that? Is that it's not creepy. But there's a waterfall. Yeah, like right there is good. Love that background. Yeah, it'll probably change when we go to something creepy. 4 people in here. Hope, Siguana, David, Digas, and Ernie's in here. Ernie was in here. Ernie left. Open the blinds. Not happening. There's a cardboard box with a blanket on it taped over my window. Totally not happening. Oh, man. Like something might creep out of that background. Oh, there's Ernie. He's back with a vengeance. Why Dark Life? I don't know, because it's better on camera. I mean, to be honest with you. 420, yay, same. You're ridiculous, David. Still love you though, bud. But yeah. How's everybody's day going so far? Freaking, hopefully y'all were, what's the word I'm looking for? Productive members of society today. I was not. It's fine. As long as I'm not breaking something, I'm productive. Or I'm not destructive. I don't know how it works. It's supposed to snow here around 5 p.m. my time. It's very specific. I was at 7 a.m. today. That's crazy. There. Nope, spring roll. From Panda Express. Yes, it is, Hope. It is good that they have one. Here, it's wonderful outside. It is eat your hearts out. Yeah. Oh yeah. There goes. No. Too bright. Too bright. What the hell's wrong with my camera? I zoomed in on my hand. There we go. Now watch it go again. It's gonna do it. My truck has 4x4. I only use it for the mud. Or sometimes when it rains, it floods here. And every now and then for the frost. But it is wonderful here. Oh, it's gonna get chilly Tuesday, 47. And then goes back up to 70. Hey, side effects, what's going on? We're just chit-chatting for now. Hadn't figured out what we're gonna do yet. But yeah. Just finishing up my WoW camera. How about we freeze it on a color? That was supposed to be blue. There we go. I hate snow. Snow's stupid. Snow's very stupid. It looks all pretty from pictures, but once you get in it, it's cold and wet. F snow in the A. That's right. My Hellraisers don't like the snow. Ernie, you any closer to building that fort for us, so we can have a badass sleepover? That'd be kind of awesome. Hey, babyface, what's going on? More of a summer type girl. Cougar Blue is good. She'll be back when she wants to. I kind of pissed her off last night by saying she wasn't a female. Well, no. Yeah, we basically picked on her, and it was wrong. Nothing much. How about you? Oh, you know. Well, you may not know. Just chilling, I guess. Not sure if we're going to get into creepy stories or what yet. You should caress that like button ever so gently. That's right. Or smash the heck out of it. I mean, whatever. I don't care anymore. It's a like button. Does it have feelings? Yeah, Ernie, you totally should. You're talking about the fort with the couches, right? If you guys don't know, Ernie's basically the largest reseller of used couches in the Northwest. I don't know what was up with Cougar. She's cool though. Well, we basically told her she wasn't a female, and that angered her. It was not funny. Was not funny. Not funny. Was you there for the whole stream, Simple Cooking? No. I got the tail end of it. Someone explained it to me. Some people just have a short fuse for that kind of thing, and it happens. Lama Lloyd. Chappy? That's me. I'm Chappy. Guess what? I don't know. You won the lottery? You're a syndicate for TBS? You're gonna skydive off Mount Kilimanjaro? I got my salary today. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm guessing it's good. Super kick butts. We're working at In-N-Out Burger. Kick ass, man. How does that make you feel? That FICA guy and the Social Security guy, they kind of suck. Take all your money. Stupid. Pfft. Who are they? Yeah. So this is my background. Let's change my camera around so y'all can see more of it. Nope, definitely don't want that. We're gonna turn that off for now. We're not telling stories. But that guy, unlock it. There you go. It's just me up in the corner. How's that? So y'all get to look at a pretty picture. Are you on your own, Chappy? Are you on your own, Chappy? It's so silent. What do you mean? What's silent? It's always quiet, right? So lost. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I mean, I live alone. My first paycheck back in the day, it felt great. Then mad at the state of California. Do any of your live streams get demonetized? Yeah, I've had a few of them get demonetized, but I'm not monetized yet. But if I was, they would have taken all the money from them. I gotta know what music not to play. It's a hard one. I think I found what works for me. It's just 13 tracks over and over again. Double animal style. Sounds good with animal fries. Food doesn't sound good to me right now because I already ate some Panda Express. Pick that up later. Yeah. Let's see what I can find here. How is that animated? I don't know. Alright, I'm not playing with you anymore. Stupid websites. Go to settings. Tools. Full size. Large. Bam. I'm not really seeing any animated ones. Oh, the boss is gonna see you. Chuck junk. Oh, it's fine. I pay for my apartment. And it's actually just right here. The rest. Yeah, so, we don't know. Trying to find me a background. Some more backgrounds. Nope, that was not an image. That's supposed to be an image, you stupid. Nope. Oh, that's precious. So what's going on here? About how he character he acts like Nathan doesn't exist. When it comes to Dad. Yeah, that's the character he's playing. You gonna drink beers? Aren't you gonna drink beers today? Like you. Stupid question. I've lost count already. Alcohol abuse is not funny, guys. Drink responsibly. Oh man. I feel like I have to include that. I've got to create like a Dropbox for you guys to be able to send me online stuff. I'm having a heck of a time finding me some good creepy backgrounds. Like real good ones, you know. Would you ever do a room tour? Yeah, here you go. There's my bed I didn't make. There's my window. There's my closet and TV. That's all you get out of me because it's really simple. I don't want to turn my light on because my bed's not made. And I always make my bed for my streams. And they're just nicer to lay in. Wouldn't you agree? A made bed is a comfortable bed to lay in. The live action Aladdin movie. I could have gone without knowing it about it. But I saw some traffic about it. I don't know how I feel about it. To be honest with you. Really don't not know. Love the room tour. I know. I live meager. I don't live extravagant at all. This is just a company apartment. Pretty you demand, bro. Shoot, I better crack a beer. Yeah, since I work out here in Odessa, I just moved my stuff into my apartment, into this apartment, and they take money out of my paycheck to live here. Yeah, I know, right? Playing the genie. I mean, it's a kids movie. I mean, I don't know. How can you get rid of anxiety and depression? It's a good question. There's breathing exercises you can do that help get rid of anxiety. There's meditation you can do. Depression, sometimes it's just talking about it, or sometimes talking to a professional. Side effect, you want to tell us something? What's up? How you feeling? Everything okay? We're family here. We all talk. You'd have thought Ernie was depressed yesterday. Poor Ernie. Booze on Sunday? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've never tried to buy booze on Sunday. But I'm not going to try, they definitely wouldn't make Midland, Odessa dry. That'd be silly. I mean, since we're oil fields, us oil field like to drink on our days off, or sometimes after work. But yeah, anxiety is it's a hell of a thing, bud. Where did my background go? There it is. Let's see what else we got. What about that right there? Hang on. Hang on. We can fix this. How does that make everybody feel? Let's... Oh, I'm sorry. I'll fix that. Talking to a counselor's best brother. Oh yeah, that's a really tiny picture. What about that one? Huh? That's ginormous. Jeez Louise. Oh, now I can't grab it. Oh man, I can't grab my backgrounds. It's fine, I'll add a new one. Jason was a counselor before he quit to go to YouTube full time. Was he really? I didn't know that. What's up, pre-evolutions? Terabytes. It's awfully close to being offensive, but I'll let it slide because whatever. I don't care. I know I do care. Let's make this more resize friendly and fix it. There we go. Right there. Camp counselor? I think I'm gonna regret that. But it's fine. I had a story pulled up. Jason Voorhees? No, simple cooking channel, Jason. Did it hurt having that nose pierced? Yeah. Yeah, it hurt like hell. You ever pull a nose hair out of your nose? Like, you know, just straight in your eyes, all water, and it feels like you're pulling half your brain out? Yeah, a nose piercing kind of feels like 1,000 nose hairs being pulled out at the same time. It's wonderful. I wish I were joking about that. Oh, I was like, everything just went dark. It was my USB thing. I gotta do this in the dark. Non-hollow tip needles hurt a bit less. Hey Pip, what's going on? cocks or rocks. There we go. What do you work as, Chappy? Is YouTube full-time for you? No, YouTube is not full-time for me. If it was, I would not pay the bills. Jeez. I fix electronics in the oil fields. Ow, 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 ow. But if you see me streaming, it means I'm not working. So right now, the oil field's a little slow. But cartilage ones probably require them. Yeah, I didn't pierce cartilage. But I mean, it's a decent, you know, it's still a decently thick piece of, I don't think that's cartilage. If it is, it's like very little, but I don't think it's cartilage. No, it's not cartilage. No, because cartilage goes sort of like right here. This is all nose right here. Yeah. Imagine cartilage will make a pop noise. Chappy, did you see my comments? Not gonna lie to you. On what? Oh, why did I pierce your nose? Why did I pierce my nose? I've always wanted my nose pierced. Honestly, I always thought it was a cool piercing. My lips pierced. I had the other side pierced for a little while, but they can never get it right. And then I went out one night, was dating this this girl, and she wanted to get a tattoo, and I said, screw it, I'll get a nose ring. And this is what, you know, is left. What kind of electronics? All kind of electronics. Anything that has a wire on it. But not electrics. I'm not an AC guy. I'm generally DC computer related stuff. But basically I'm an of the moment kind of guy, if that makes any sense. So if something catches my breeze, I'll do it. I don't know how to explain that anymore. I'm impulsive, but I'm happy with this one. I also like that if I take it out, you can't really tell that it was ever pierced. But I don't take it out. But yeah. If I could repeal any law, it would be Ohm's law. You're stupid. E over I times R. Or E over I and R, and they can times each other. Can I take it out easily? Yeah. Let me see. Gotta unscrew the little ball. There it goes. Boop. And there it is. There's my piercing. And then for me to stick it back in is pretty easy. Because you always know where it's at. It's back in. Just put the ball back in. Muscle memory. Muscle memory is it's a crazy thing. How big am I? I don't know. Average? 6 foot, 6'1", 200 pounds. It looks painful. Not anymore. It's definitely not painful. Pull on it, yank it. I mean, if I tore the skin, yeah, that'd probably be painful. This is a little too close of what's going to happen to me when I die. Let's change that. Oh, there we go. Got to make that a lot bigger, though. Yeah, how's that? That's the Okinawa smoke break. I might take a smoke break. That's the Okinawa aquarium. That's a whale shark you see right there. And there's some manta rays. There's a ray right there, and there's a ray right there, and that's the whale shark right there. I gotta get my directions set. Oh, there's the other whale shark. It's a really cool aquarium. It used to be the world's largest or something on this little bitty island. We used to use nose rings and dairy bowls, tie them to 10-foot length of tractor chain. You can't do that anymore. What's happening, Moises? Why can't you tie bulls to their nose anymore? I don't understand. You got any other piercings or any secret talents? My lips pierced. My superhuman talent is the find the difference games in bars where they have the two images and they're slightly different. I'm really, really stupid good at those games. Gotta go for a moment. Just wanted to check in. Hope you're having a great day, Chappy. Well, thank you, fish. No real sharks, please. I'm gaiophobic. You're fine. Whale sharks are actually sharks. They eat krill, I believe. I think there's sharks in there somewhere. Oh yeah, there's one like right. It's like right in this area. See him? But yeah, I don't know. Highlights, magazine master. What are you talking about, Ernie? I don't know what's happening. Have you got any pets? No. I had a pet, Amber. She was awesome. I'd tell her to come to bed and she'd put her head right here. Like she would lay like right here and then her face would be like facing this way. I miss that dog. I cried like hell when I gave her up. I tried my best to give her away to people. I eventually had to take her to a shelter. And I like to think that someone adopted her. She could high five and shake and stuff. She was super awesome. But unfortunately, I should have never got a dog. I like to work. But no pets for Chappy. Oh, I also had a cat, but it died at a very early age because I had a chest infection. And that was when I had the dog, so now no animals. Although this bug that keeps circling around my room, I might name him. Got to go soon. Has some things to do still. Well, right on. Giving up a dog is worse than them dying. Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, ultimately, it's kind of a selfish thing to have a dog. Not really selfish. I don't know how to explain it. But you're giving up. I don't want to talk about it. It's tough. Yes, it's really tough to give up a dog. Yeah. I won't have a dog till I have a wife and kids. If that ever happens to me. I mean, I guess it means I can't really stream the whole time. Is that guy walking on the bottom right there? Like, he's just walking or something. Let's see what other backgrounds I got. Oh, I love these. Oh, what did Babyface say? See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. When did you start the stream? About 41 minutes ago. Not too long ago. We haven't really got anything done. Just BSing. Really. I'm trying to find cool backgrounds. Can you break dance? No. Not no, but hell no, bud. You're crazy. You think I'm gonna break dance? Oh man. Heck no. Love you guys. I love you guys a lot, but not gonna happen. You guys. See you one of folks. That's the crazy stuff that comes out of his mouth sometimes. Just pop and lock something. Haha, you pop and lock and record it. Put yourself out there for people to see. I could dance then break. So I mean technically, does it have to be in that order? The break dancing? I mean dance break is, I mean that's gotta be a thing, right? Do you like drawing or doodling? Yeah, I do. But I'm not really good at it. Honestly, like to just tell creepy stories. It's my thing, you know? That's what I like to do. Whoa. Need to fix that. This is huge. I don't know if it's getting any smaller. Yeah, it is. There we go. Back to normal. There you go, guys. Dang, or dance on your break. And lock that and rename it. So I locked it, I can't rename it. Unlock it then, crazy. Oh man. I don't know if Streamlabs is being weird. Rename background. I'd really like to set up a little recording thing so I can start singing. But I need to buy a mixer. If you guys love me at all and y'all want to get me a mixer, just saying. Oh, what's it called? It's like Nike. Oh yeah, 8FX. Falling into the water and I can't swim. Help me. You're texting though. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting this bad boy when I can afford it. Nope, nope. No, I'm not. Not that. Try that again. Oh, I gotta fix that. mics are essential. Yeah, so if I got this mixer, that's the mixer I'm going to be buying. That or the 12 channel. It's not bad. I'll probably get it next payday or something. It's only 180 bucks. The freaking mic I want's 150 bucks though. And then cables and it's like a whole thing, you know. My buddy was gonna send me one, but he found that shipping was gonna be way too much, and just for a little bit more money I could get the upgraded, super upgraded version of what he was gonna give me for what it would cost to ship it. So looks big. No, it's tiny actually. It's a little bitty thing. I don't know how to explain that. It's be like that big. So hard to sing into the interwebs. Direct to PA. Hard enough. Oh, that was my elbow. Oh fuck. Sorry guys, didn't mean to cuss. Yeah, it's not very big. Oh, and it also has USB inputs. But yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, for $40 more I get the 12 channel. This one's quite a bit bigger. If you go to the model, the 12 channel with USB. I think Fish headed out for a little bit, Hope. Fish said he would be back. But would you guys mind if I took a quick smoke break and left y'all with some thoughts in your heads and chat with y'all? Because that's what's going to happen. Y'all don't have to stay, but I'd like it if you did. But why is everything got like a blue haze on it? Can I clean my camera? Extreme. Oh, there go the almonds. Maybe it's the blue light. Smoke them if you got them. Hell yeah. And maybe I'll make my bed. But yeah, if you guys want to chill out for a minute, I'll join y'all in the chat. And yeah. Here. this guy. Just rocking sunglasses the whole time. I gotta go. I'll be back in a few minutes. Right on, babyface. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the Smiley Virus, go ahead and subscribe to him. He's a supporter of Chappy channel. He did a live stream, and in the title he said, guys, subscribe to Chappy. Yeah, you should totally subscribe to him. He's awesome. Us we channels need to back each other up. Like Mitch Hedberg with glasses. Oh man, I love Mitch Hedberg. He's a funny man. Where did that story that I had go? Down here? Let's go to my history. Show all history. Yeah, that's what it was today. I'm looking for a link that I was looking at earlier. Story. Here we go. Tenacious D, that was last night. There's all the Nick Beard stuff. So that was right when I woke up. Shortly after that. Appreciate the plug. Happy to game with you guys. Same game tag on PS4. Awesome. I thought about setting up my PS4 and doing a stream. Some VR. There it is. Found it. It's called With Arms That Nearly Reach the Floor. There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you. I know when my mic messes up, it's like I know how many viewers I have because they all say something. Even people being silent, they're like, I'm just creeping. I'm just creeping. Oh god, his mic's messed up. I gotta say something. Yeah, it's the driver I use. It does that sometimes. I wonder if I could change the output. Let me see here. Give me a second. WMD versus MME. WDM actually. If I find WDM, so pretty close. Maybe it's slight advantage to ASO. MME is a bit slower in terms of latency. You get thread when overthrow it. All programs can access the driver for your sound card now. Stable, so it depends on the computer manufacturers. Nope. Yeah, we gotta use WDM. It's the one that keeps messing up, but whatever. Hello to all you fine people. You're all the best. Thank you, Chappy. By the way, I'm back. Mitch Hedberg used to think the human mind was the most amazing thing in the universe until I realized what it was telling me. It's true. I don't know if it's the most amazing thing, but it's definitely up there. Got no smooth brains in here. No koalas. I don't care if you guys think koalas are cute. They're really stupid and riddled with disease. I know some of you people don't want to hear that, but it's the honest truth. Koalas are the worst. Chlamydia, actually. Yeah, we got a story here. Oh, now it's really spooky. But I turned the light on so I can see. You're not coming out of that one. What about the other one? Let's find the other. Oh, I'm going over my cable. A dang iPhone cable. How are you fine people doing? A few technical difficulties, but we'll get there. Gotta find the cable with it. I had it the other day. What did I do with it? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. What do I do with that cable? Sorry guys, give me a second here. Found some wire strippers. Found an old iPhone cable. Oh well. I'm looking for a cable for my LEDs. I had two cables because I have two sets of LEDs. It looks like I'm just gonna have to solder them together. I can do that. Right, meow? Probably not. But I can do that. Whoops. You were backwards and upside down. That is not how that goes. There we go. What are you doing? Alright, let's see what we got here. Where's that story go? with arms that nearly reached the ground, the floor. I mean, misplacing words already. Here's a story if you guys want to read along. The light of the flashlight bobbed with each careful step that Sarah took through her scraggly woods. The only sound ringing through the air was the sound of twigs and dead leaves being crushed underneath her blue canvas toms, and the slow, shallow breathing breaths escaped through her full red lips. She tugged on her collar of her dark blue hoodie, letting some of the cool autumn air cool her torso. Sarah had no idea why she was in the forest or what she was looking for. She was lost in a maze of mile-high trees and fog. She'd been walking for hours in complete darkness, the sky showing no signs of becoming light anytime soon. Her baby blue eyes searched all around her for something, anything that could help her get out of the woods. Suddenly, the ground beneath her feet dropped away, causing her to slip and slide down a near vertical drop, dropping her flashlight on the way. She landed on the end of a slope with a thud. She let out a whimper of pain. Her ankle had twisted. She carefully stood, seeing how much pressure she could put on the injured ankle, finding the slightest amount of pressure painful. She limped over and picked up her flashlight, which had landed in a puddle of mud. She leaned over to pick up the flashlight, and the breeze whispered eerie tones in her ears. She couldn't quite make out what it was saying, but it beckoned her to follow. She brushed off the mud on the flashlight, leaned against the cliff that she had fallen down, resting for a moment. Taking a deep breath, she decided to carry through the woods. Following the noises that she's hearing in the wind. She couldn't help but feel like she was being watched. Once again, the soft crackle leaves under her feet, the only noise stirring the air. She hobbled as fast as her gimp ankle could take her through the seemingly endless forest, sweeping the flashlight left and right, looking for anything other than trees and emptiness. A structure appears in the fog, and she hurries towards it. Maybe there's someone inside who could help, she thought to herself. Upon the building, she realized that no one could have possibly be living in this Upon the building, she realized that no one could be possibly living in this decapitated stone brick structure. Every instinct she had told her to stay far away from the building, but the wind beckoned her and took control of her feet, walking her inside the dark building. Her breath and hands quivering, she made sure to illuminate every corner of the long corridor the building opened up into. Hey Nathan, what's happening, Bubba? A door comes into view on the left side that's barely hanging in the hinges. The door creaked loudly and shook slightly as it scraped against the ground. Sarah has gently pushed a solid wood door open. Peering in cautiously, she peeked the flashlight in and seeing nothing of the absolute interest. She pushed the door and the rest of the way open. She stepped in completely empty room and looked around in the dark corners, looking for anything at all. Nothing. Chappy pro streamer. Nathan Barnett, guys. If you don't know who he is, well, yeah, exactly. They have to hear me read and stammer through these stories. It's your turn, Nathan. Want some grave stories, Bubba? In a flash, her light clicked off, and on its own. For a split second, in the center of the room lay an overturned wooden chair covered in a dark liquid. The scent of the liquid wafted to her nostrils, causing her to bend over and hoard stench of death and iron. She covered her mouth and plugged her nose with one hand to keep herself from vomiting on the dusty floor. She backed out of the room as fast as she could and tugged the door shut. Finally, she could breathe again. That's fine. Curiosity filled her mind as she decided to continue through the long hallway. Just to see what's at the end, she made her way down the corridor, peering into an empty, dusty room as she did. Finally, the hallway took a left turn after a straight path. She looked around the corner, just to make sure no animal or person was waiting to ambush her. Confirming that no one was there, she continued, hanging a left down the hallway. Her flashlight flickered, and then died. Left in the pitch darkness, she hit the flashlight against her palm several times, trying to get the batteries to emit a little more juice. She watched the light flick back on to life. She looked up the hall and seemed to build herself. She looked at the wall that seemed to build itself as the lights were out. Written in the same black liquid that covered the chair were the words "Turn around." She froze for a second before turning her head and torso around to see the hallways completely changed. There's no longer a hallway on the right. Only a straight hallway leading to a door that was basking in a dim light. Shivering with fear, Sarah slowly walked towards the door. There's nowhere else she could go. And with the walls moving past her, she couldn't afford to stay in one place for too long. Shallow breaths escaped her pale lips as she reached the newer looking door. It looked like it belonged in a 5-star suite rather than a broken down asylum looking building. With trembling hands and a whimper, she reached for the doorknob and twisted till it clicked. Then pulling the door open, the hinges were silent. The room was illuminated by a single bare bulb, which hung from the middle of the ceiling like a noose. Swinging light back and forth, Sarah took a few weary steps into the naked room. She looked around for a moment. Seeing no way out of the building, she turned around to leave the room, but the door had vanished. And in its place was a solid white wall. She was trapped, and she knew that if she turned around, something else would change. She got down on her knees, tangling her fingers in the long, straight, black hair. Salty tears streamed down her cheeks, burning her eyes. She was too scared to even close her eyes. She screamed, hoping that anyone would hear her and help her. Shh. The tears topped over her eyes, widened. A look of terror froze on her gorgeous face. Someone was in the room with her. She shivered violently with an icy cold. A long-fingered hand came to rest on her shoulder. She froze solid, couldn't bring herself to move. "Who are you?" she stuttered, unable to turn her head to see. "Shh." She slowly turned her face to a man who was trying to silence her. He stood to his full height, having to lean forward to stand in the room. His face was nothing but a blank, pale white canvas, lacking the certain organs that made the face a face. He was faceless, wearing a black suit and tie, with his arms that nearly reached the floor. Stunned with fear, Sarah let out a shriek that wrapped his thousands of tentacles which sprouted from his back around her, enveloping her in darkness. Sarah was never seen again. As she had too close of an encounter with the man with many names, the faceless man, Grob Man, the slender man. He's always watching. That's surreal. What'd you miss? Nathan's in here. Nathan, what happened to your check mark? Did you lose it? I think I know why Nathan lost his check mark. You lost your validation. What's up, Kevin? Chappy comes from Nathan. Well, I mean, I don't really come from Nathan. I come from my mama. But yeah. So what's good, Nathan? What's happening, Bubba? I'm excited to see your dance party. Too bad it's not anywhere near me. I'd love to make it. If you come to Texas, we'll have to do Nathan's karaoke party. I think that would be pretty kick-ass. Yeah, Nathan's stream was the first stream I went to. Pretty much all downhill from there. It did not take me long to be creepy in Nathan's stream. They'll do a karaoke party, you should stream it. That would be super awesome to stream a karaoke party. If I can get all the equipment I need to do a karaoke party, I'll have to fly Nathan out and we'll have to do it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. No, Nathan, you're the king of spooky. Or being spooked. Yeah, that's more like it. But yeah. I'm the king of getting spooked. Oh man. Karaoke. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun, man. Hope you have a good time at that dance party. Guys, if any of you are in LA or close to LA, Nathan is doing a dance party. You want to give the details on that, Bubba? If nobody knows, I mean, pretty sure everybody in here knows who you are. But if they don't, well, you know, Nathan's a prolific streamer. There you go, LA, March 9th. Prolific streamer. No, Nathan's a prolific comedian. He's made a couple great movies. Got a video on my channel about it. So go ahead and click Nathan, subscribe to him. That'll be one of his videos you'll see. And, no, Nathan's great, guys. I love Nathan. He'll also be doing a ridiculously long stream soon. I think he's gonna go for 12 hours and then a week. Oh no, he's gonna go for a week. On a road trip. You want to share some money with me. You don't have to share any money with me. Oh, 24 hour and then a week. Yeah, I haven't done any 24 hours. That's the only thing I use for the for the tips or donations or whatever. I just use Streamlabs. If y'all really want to, but y'all don't have to. How's work going? Pretty crappy. I'm thinking about changing careers. I'm not lying. I can cash out my 401k and live with Nathan in his van in LA and do go to casting calls. No, I won't do that. Yeah, I did close to 12 hours. Nathan's done 12 hours. He's done them a couple times. He's done them a couple times, yeah. And Chappy's couch surfing. Yeah, if I ever quit my job, if I can get enough money to survive, getting out of nursing, I'd love to go to the point where I do it for free, but I need to do something else. YT stops. Oh, I can't stream for longer than 12 hours? Oh, that's crap. I didn't know that. Oh, then I've gotten pretty close a couple times. Or, no, just once, really. Gotta vacuum now. Be back. My place is disgusting. Clean once a year. Nathan, everybody. Nathan Barnett. Super, super funny man. We can break 12. I don't know. Let me stream on, dude. Let me see here. YouTube 12-hour stream. Not what I want. I don't want videos. Smash me with the hammer. So grab a high speed and decide to put the whole 5-second recording playback at 30 frames per second. Pick a channel. I don't know what the rule is on that. Oh, I'm sure Nathan's gonna have a ton of people go to his dance party. And once a year he does, he goes to Florida and does a convention there. Kevin, what's it called? Do you remember? Put some Burt's Bees on. Free Play Florida, that's it. Burt's Bees on the lips. Replay Florida. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Nathan does that once a year. And those are usually really good. It's funny, the Chappy chat is telling Nathan you can do it all night. Am I going to LA? I don't have the money to go to LA right now. I would normally. I'd take off for a few days and fly up there. But no. I got dang LEDs are getting messed up and flustered. Kevin, how far are you from Texas? Let's do a story. Let's do another story. Let's see what we got. I think it'd be cool to set something up in the middle between Florida and California. Either Texas or north of Texas would be good. I'm in Oklahoma. Right on, I didn't know that. Where you at in Oklahoma, brother? You guys were talking about scary stories to tell in the dark. Well, here's one. It's by Alvin Schwartz. This is called The Red Spot. While Ruth slept, a spider crawled across her face, stayed there for a minute, and went away. "What is this red spot on my cheek?" she asked her mother the next morning. "Looks like a spider bite," her mother said. "It'll go away, just don't scratch it." Soon, the spot grew into a red boil. "Look at it now," Ruth said. "It's getting bigger." "That sometimes happens," her mother said. "It's coming to a head." In a few days, the boil was even larger. "Look at it now," Ruth said. "It hurts and it's ugly." "We'll have a doctor look at it. Maybe it's infected," her mother said. But the doctor couldn't see her until the next day. That night, Ruth took a bath. She soaked herself, and the boil burst. Out poured a swarm of spiders from the egg the mother had laid in her cheek. Here's the picture. See a resemblance? What do we got here? I can't with the hair. I can turn the music down. I'm not sure what happened. On purpose. I just play the music to break up the monotony of silence. Yeah. Middle of Nevada where they can't find us. What are you talking about, Ernie? Oh, sorry. Oh, that felt nice. Though icky spiders is more than I wanted to hear of that one. You don't like spiders? That's disgusting. And I'll have to get you to elaborate that sometime. Very arachnophobic. Sorry to hear that. Spiders are actually a really great... I won't kill a spider, not unless it's physically attacking me. Well, they're great for other bugs. You know, they take out other bugs that want to bug you. That's why spiders are pretty legit. They're like, hey, I'm over here in my web. Don't mess with me. You stay in your bed, I'll stay in mine. Movie Arachnophobia with John Goodman and Jeff Daniels. Good movie. So this one's called The Plague. Let's try that again. That came in, bugs came out of his heavy coat. How'd you feel about that, Smiley? I don't know what I would do if that happened. That would be pretty creepy. Unidentified bugs. So much nope. So much nope. Nope, 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 nope. We just act like nothing happens. Tarantula. I saw a shadow behind you. Who is that? I don't want to talk about it. He's annoying. It's whatever. Probably wouldn't be as terrified if it was just harmless tarantulas. Well, tarantulas get like that big though. You're fine with that? We get tarantulas on location sometimes because our equipment, we have, 30 pieces of equipment just going and making this really wonderful, I don't know how to explain it. If you could park a truck on a frack location and just lay in your truck, it's the most perfect white noise ever. It drowns everything else out. It's so wonderful. Fire message. Black widows and brown recluses in your backyard. Oh, I don't have a backyard. Yeah, I had a brown widow crawl across, a little baby, just a little baby, little bitty baby, little bitty baby, crawl across my chest one night. Heavy coat, like a long jacket, I guess you could say. Trench coat. Can't figure out how to put more games on this PS Classic. Oh, isn't that a cute little thing? That's precious, isn't it? How do you play games with it? You load games from your computer or something? No, it's like a thing. PlayStation Classic. You can get them for like $50. Holy crap. Oh, it's got preloaded games. You can hack it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. You guys ever stick cotton swabs in your ears and just go, oh. It's mad easy to hack the PlayStation Classic. I don't know. Here you go, David. I don't know if you're... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can get them for pretty cheap from Amazon. I saw. Like, I don't want a PS Classic. I want this damn mixer. I have plans for this channel. I'm gonna upgrade the camera, but first I'm gonna upgrade the microphone. To upgrade the microphone, I have to get the microphone and the mixer. Which, that's gonna be about 500 bucks for the both of them. And then the camera's gonna be about $900. But it's fine. I think I need a different USB stick, maybe. I'm not sure, Bubba. I haven't read into it. Oh. I feel like the 8 channel. Yeah. Yeah, 30 channel. That's a big boy right there. Jesus. If you changed, what job would you do? Yeah, I totally need a creepy sound effects board. I'd have to set it up. If I change jobs, I'd stay within the same field I'm doing because I have a trade skill. But basically, I'm usually the guy in a company truck driving to customers' locations, fixing things. If I'm not in the oil field, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, that's just my my trade skills, electronics and mechanics. Mechanical and electronic stuff. Basically, technology is what I do. Just fix it. But yeah. So what are y'all up to? In North Cal, we have rice fields. We just fix the equipment. Same crap. Burt's Bees. I can do some Burt's Bees acting for him. Just Burt's Bees. That'd be pretty amazing. But if I left my career, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know. Oh. But yeah. Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, what would you do if you left? Please make your own Burt's Bees ads. I might. Be pretty funny if I did. Oops. Yeah, exactly, David. Nope. Nope, not going to PA. They found someone else for that job. My dream is to live in a van down by the river, maybe. I don't know what my dream is. With a banjo, it's taking on a life of its own. But like, see, you mean like tiny house living? I don't know if I could do that. I can show you the house I want to build though. It's gorgeous. I mean, I like it a lot. It's a little unorthodox, but I totally dig it. This is what it would look like inside. Oh, I just found it. Yeah, there you go. Here's the inside and outside. I want to live in something like that, or that. Yeah, rest in peace, Chris. Mr. Farley, funny man. Yeah, I totally dig that. And it really wouldn't be that expensive. Insulating it probably wouldn't look like that all the same, but yeah, insulating would be, you know, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, here's some other pictures of it. Like, you know, what they set up. It was an architect who built it. But yeah, you know. Is that a business? No, it's a place to live in. Yeah, if you look up shipping container homes, it's what's it called? I think he calls it something. But yeah, I totally dig container homes. That's the other one. We don't have geese here. So much orange. Yeah, that's my favorite color. That's probably partially what pulled me towards it. But yeah, it'd be pretty awesome. I don't know. I think shipping containers are kind of awesome because you can make them look like whatever on the outside, but all awesome on the inside. I don't know. I want to live in a giant weed tree house. With Wi-Fi. Of course with Wi-Fi. You need shipping containers so bad. They're really, really cheap actually. Really cheap. Although I think they've kind of gone up in price since people are using them. But you can get them for 40 foot for $2,300. And that's what I would need is 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8 40 foots. And then a steel building to put around the shipping containers. And then a lot of glazing on the front and back. A lot of windows. Lots of windows. But yeah. I mean, I think I would build that house before I got my Lamborghini. Definitely. But I think in that house I'd probably have a truck or something. I've got acres. Stack them high. You got a lot of land out there, Ernie? That's awesome, man. And you're out there close to Tahoe? That's a beautiful area. That's real beautiful area. I'd kind of want to build up on a hill, I think. Like one of the higher hills that we have here in Texas. I don't know, I don't know. I just know that I want that shipping container house. No, I'm in the valley. Well, right on. I think it stopped. Oops. Pip, are you allowed to go, can you go outside today? Or is it still like super, what you call it? Like snow? David, it's planting time. Look at the house. So many windows. I'd feel like someone was staring at me constantly. Well, that's why you also got to have covers for them. Yeah, it's not too cold today outside at the moment. Nice. Degrees. Yeah, that's so much nope. But right on. So snow ain't going nowhere. That's ridiculous. People live in that. Like, I'll live in it, but I wouldn't be happy about it. You guys stick with me for 1 second? I'll BRB and stuffs. 30 up. 30 up from a few days ago. Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely warm outside then. Jeez. I mean, 20 degrees is cold, but it's way better than the negative numbers, like -10. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But I'll be right back. I'll chat with y'all on the thing. The dang old dang thing, man. Oh, dang. Hail, man. But, yeah. All BRB and stuffs. Oh, I've got all these pictures I gotta take out now. Let me see here. Control, delete. Sorry, my internet went out. You're forgiven. Just this time, Hope. Just this one time. Don't let it happen. I'm just kidding. You leaving us? No. No, I'm just gonna step outside for a second. And bad things, mainly streaking in the neighborhood. It hit negative 30, so I'm trying to appreciate anything above 0. No, I get that. I get that. Just thinking 10 more degrees, 12, 13 degrees, it's not technically freezing anymore from where you're at now. Or from 0. No, from where you're at. Yeah, you said it was. Never mind. Smoke nude. I'd totally get arrested. Like, I wouldn't get indecent exposure, but I'd get, like, they feel bad for me. I don't know how that... Why is that girl gotta... Oh! Be bad stuff. I'm not a girl. But if I tuck it... I'm not... We're gonna stop there. And I'm gonna go burn one. BRB. You boys like Mexico? Oh, wait. I saw it as soon as y'all did. Or y'all probably heard it first, but I looked down and saw it. I was like, yeah. Dang it. Robo Chappy voice. Wonder what the weather is in Florida. Probably stupid warm. It's like fly a kite weather or some stuff like that. 9 to 17 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Oh, that felt wonderful. No, like I was sitting there and like, because the polarized, I'm not going to explain how polarized works. I barely understand it. But, like I was tilting my head, I could see the sky get a little bit darker because polarized cuts the glare. And I looked up and I was kind of going like this. And I could see like the faintest of clouds up there just floating along. Bruno Gans. Oh. Yeah. Rest in peace, Bruno. It's terrible. He was in at least one movie I knew. The Unknown. I think I saw that. Pretty sure I did. I've been demodded. Yeah, because you said something and I couldn't delete it. If you promise not to drop any more F-bombs on us, I'll remod you. Can you make that promise? Because when you're not modded, it's easier for me to remove comments. Okay? Okay, what? You have to say it. Alright, well, whatever. So yeah. Everybody's saying, the guy that played Hitler, that's what everybody's saying. Like, he was known for Hitler. Sure, but... I guess he did a pretty good Hitler. Oh, was he the one that did the Shiza? Yeah, okay. Self-moderation is less satisfying. Oh, it's truly satisfying. When you know that you can... No, it's so much less satisfying. So that story I posted up there is called The Plague. And like normal, go ahead and read along if you want to. Now I'm getting ads for Sweetwater. I see my mixer that I want to buy. It's only what? 112. 129. What? 12 channels 129? Oh no, that is not what I want. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't know that's a nice one. Mix 12 FX. How is this different than the one I was looking at? I might buy a mixer today. Good linguistic practice. Try to think of an alternative way to say something. I have to keep this up on my screen. I gotta ask my buddy, Mix 12 FX, if that's a good mixer. Because I was looking at the Pro FX 12 channel mixer, and they've got the Mix 12 FX, which takes 4 mics and 4 stereo inputs. Ooh, that's good. And it's got oh, I don't think it has as many adjustments. I'm sorry, guys. What's it got? You got gain on this one and EQ. Got your auxiliaries, your FX, and your pan. What about this one? You have your gain, not the same. You have your EQs, your FX, and your pan and level. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hit him up about that. Sorry, I was looking up something. You're fine, Hope. You do you, girl. But anyways, here is the plague. Ordinary day in the city. I was taking an everyday walk with my dog. While she was sniffing around looking for some place to pee, I pursued the environment encompassed. I pursued the environment encompassing us, dirty and dark. I pulled my dog's leash. Let's go, Daisy. She stayed rigid on the spot and glared at me. I gave up. Eventually, she led us into a tunnel. There wasn't anything special about it, just covered in a bunch of graffiti. You couldn't really see the original color of the bridge, just a blanket of deformed rainbow swallowing the whole structure up. My steps echoed into the hollow tube. My dog kept pulling me forward, as there was something special at the end. As we proceeded, a dim light appeared and got brighter and brighter with every step. I tugged my dog's leash. Come on, let's go. She gave me an evil eye before sniffing around the ground. Finally, I heard the urine hitting the ground. After the last drips had come out, I pulled her as hard as I could. At the moment, I felt a sharp pain on my shoulder. It was so painful, I screamed in agony. Almost immediately, I fell down on the ground. The pain had spread from my body to my head. It was infecting me rapidly. Slowly, my eyes were forced shut by an invisible force that I couldn't open. I couldn't open my eyes. I had no ease to think of what was happening. I just kept on screaming while thrashing around on the floor. A few seconds later, my dog's collar tags clinked. I guess that my dog had been affected too. She was whimpering in the horrible voice. My eyes felt like exploding. Desperately, I found my face, but there was something squishy covering it up. It kept on inflating like a balloon. I tried to pull it off, but pain told me not to. After a while, the pain became so great it broke my tolerance scale. I fainted. I woke up in the hospital. The doctor told me what had happened. My dog had died from an unknown disease. Unfortunately, I had the same disease and only a few months to live. But before that, sighed the doctor, I think you should take a look in the mirror. He reluctantly gave me a tiny mirror. A few seconds staring in the mirror. After the glare had gone out, I nearly fainted. The disease messed me up. My eyes were replaced by black gelatin-like substance. It shined in the light as my truthful mirror revealed to me my new mask of terror. I'm still living today. I know I've spread the virus. Someday, Nostradamus' predictions will come true. Maybe it was the way I read it. Oh, I need to see if this has USB inputs. That's right. No, it does not. That is why I need the other mixer. Damn. Yep, back to the good mixer, the Pro FX 12. Done. I'll check back later, see if you're still going. I may be. I may take a small break and go do something and come back. I don't know. How you guys doing? I want that microphone. Yeah. Music's still going, right? Yes, it is. My wife walking up the lane looking mad, helping me say something. My wife walking up the lane looking mad, help me say something when she's here. Start singing You Are So Beautiful. Give it a shot. I mean, what do you got to lose? You are so... Yeah, that song? Yeah, that one. Sing it. Or Copperhead Road or something. I don't know. Whatever song she likes, start singing it. Or get down on your knee and bow your head or something. I don't know. No, don't do what Pip says. I'm kidding. Good idea. It worked. What'd you do, Ernie? I'm out of food. I thought you went to the store to get food. She's still mad. Oh. Well, what Pip said. Listen to her. Is it something you did? You know, you can be understanding and, you know, she only vents to you not because she's mad at you or wants to bitch. It's because she trusts you. Couldn't. My dad had to go to work. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Hope. Wish I could help you out, killer. Dropping my phone. Give me a second. My dad works at Walmart. Thunder and lightning. Dun dun dun. Good old Walmart. Hellmart. Right, Hope? Am I right? What crap is this? Scrolling through my phone real quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, Zoltan. Kazakhs. That guy's funny as hell. He's being ridiculous. I'm sorry. He hates it. Yep. Yeah. I don't think the trick is to enjoy or hate your job. I think the trick is to be able to tolerate it long enough that you can survive to make the next step to something that you do enjoy. Yeah. What are you guys up to? See me do a backflip? I'm not gonna do a backflip. This is under Demon. Or Daemon. Daemon. It's in a gallery. Let's see what this says. Nope. There it goes. Yeah, we're good. Amongst the dark spirits and beasts that prey upon man, I am the most wicked of them all. Nevertheless, man embraces me most above all others. No need have I to impose my will or possess man's body to have my bidding be done. Thou offer thyself freely unto me, absent of all reservation, without hesitation. For if thou abandon me, I will damn thy soul. If thou reject me, thou shalt be shunned and scorned. What time is it, babyface? Consider this. Why dost thou call out to me? Is it eternal life you crave? Is it heavenly rewards thou seek? I promise eternal paradise simply for the servitude and that of your offspring. I offer it to thee freely. It matters not. The priceless gift cost me nothing. If only when thou take in breath, no more is my payment due. For I am the voice in the silence of unanswered prayers. I am the healing thou seek when death and disease embrace thy children. I am the signs and warnings in the heavens, and the stars thou see, omens of future days to come. I am the high ground stood upon when thou condemns thy neighbor to hell in the name forgiveness and love. I am the reason thou kill for dogma and disbelief. Alas, do not despair, my beloved children, for I am not without benevolence or kindness. I grant strength to overcome thy fear of the unknown. I've given thee sights to allow thee to envision hope beyond the tragedies and misfortunes of life. I provide comfort in the continuous sound of death's inevitable approach. I am the purpose of all pain. I am the reward of loss, and I am the love and embrace. Nevertheless, take heed, for millions of thy brothers and sisters have lost their lives in my name. Wickedness, sin, and destruction follow in my path. I turn fathers against sons and daughters against mothers. Every god must kneel before me, for I grant them their power. I am the chains that bind man's soul to heaven and hell. From the beginning, my kind has dwelt amongst man. Daemons populate thy history in abundance, and man has given us many names. I have one name, one holy name that thou exalts above all others. Summon me, and I will come. Calleth upon me, and abandon thy logic, and thought and reason of the mind, speaketh my name, and surrender to me. Surrender unto faith. Babyface, where are you at? 2331. Like I'm gonna pass out any second now. Sleepy, sleepy. Yeah, you're only 8 hours forward. Since I'm 6 hours back. You're +3. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. South Africa. Nice. Well, you get some sleep, babyface. We will see you next time. Schools basically steal all of my energy. True. You go to school on the weekends? We don't do school on the weekends in America. Not usually. Sometimes. Ooh, that's a pretty mixer. Now I'm all stuck on looking at mixers. I wonder if I could find one on Amazon for a good price. You're gonna hang out with me, guys. Because, yeah. I love you guys. Wish I could hang out, but I've got drama. I'm gonna put on my big boy pants. Please tell me a story tomorrow. Don't worry about me, my wife. And I are working together. Well, right on, Ernie. I'll see you later. If I'm still streaming when you're done, right on. Oh, that's a lot cheaper. I'm all stuck looking at mixers now. Oh, nope. Nope, Sweetwater's cheaper. Yep, Sweetwater's cheaper. Womp womp. Yeah. Stuck with going with Sweetwater. Alright, I'm down with that. You're done completely redoing the netting and the chicken run. Hard is an understatement. It's 77 degrees with 82% humidity. Well, that's not too bad. Type your question. Who are you? Oh, it's Sweetwater. I was on their website and I was like, who's this pop-up? I hate humidity. Hate's a strong word. I'm just leaning back now. I'm a little head. There we go. Y'all still hear me? Maybe I could turn myself up a little bit. Is that better? Now you're gonna get more background noise. Working 2.5 hours with no wind. It was horrible. I suppose. I don't like humidity. Humidity doesn't like you. I'm just kidding. Humidity loves you, bud. Humidity is awful. That's a pretty mixer. Bob Dylan. What's happening? Humidity is humid. That's an understatement, for sure. Oh, that's a really pretty mixer. That thing is ginormous. Got 16 inputs on it. Ooh, that's a monster. Suppose a mixer is just a mixer. I don't know. I need to find a sound engineer, buddy. You're telling me, bud. I was raised in Florida. I know all of... Holy crap. Look at these inputs. This thing is insane. Jesus. That's awesome. 14 inches of rain. That's not too bad. We don't want rain in Odessa. We're not really set up for it. Behringer and Harbinger. I don't know what mixer I want. I know which mic I want. He is pretty. Supercardinoid polar pattern. I'm like doing some window shopping. Y'all are talking about weather. Where's my coffee? What mic? I'll show you. Where's my link shortener? That mic. She's a beauty miss. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. Looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, they've been making that mic for a very long time. With only small upgrades to it. Like a really long time. Not a whole lot of microphone technologies. What's up, Dangerous? Or Prevolution? You can't say that's not how you say your name, because it is. It's Prevolution. Babyface, you're supposed to go to bed. Like you say, revolution. Prevolution. Exactly. Like it's prevalent. Prevalent evolution. Prevolution. The British Irish dialect quiz. Oh, that's funny. These words should be used for a children's soft shoe worn at PE. Sneakers. Words we use a long piece of cushioned furniture in the main room. That's a Chase Lounge, I think. Not showing up. Absent. Skip, ditch, bunk off, skive off, doff, DOS, play hooky, on the dag, dog it, Mitch, dog off, twag, wag off, nick off, on the hop, on the duck, on the beak. Oh, I'm gonna stop taking this quiz. I feel wrong. I feel like I'm tainted if I answer some of these. This isn't how you talk in Ireland or England. That's wrong. Yeah. Five more minutes. Maybe we could find you a story for 5 minutes. I wish I knew how long to tell some of my stories. Contest winners. Jeff the Killer. Oh, that is not a short one. Yes, you're still F. Yes. Santa's Other Workshop. Santa, that creepy bastard. The Banshee's Cry. Is this a long one? I'm gonna start making a folder of all these stories. I can put them in. Yay! I gotta find a story first. I've got a story. What do you got, crazy? That's a story. That's a classic. He was a new man. This is really messed up, apparently. So I feel like I've got to say, sorry in advance. No, we're not. We're gonna find another author. Well, here's one. It's called "Present at the Hanging." Oh, let's try that again. Here we go. An old man named Daniel Baker, living near Lebanon, Iowa, was suspected by his neighbors of having murdered a peddler who had obtained permission to pass the night at his house. This was 1853, when the peddler was more common in Western community than it is now. He was attended with considerable danger. I almost said danger or dagner. The peddler, with his pack, traversed the county by the manner of the lonely roads and was compelled to rely upon country people for hospitality. This brought him to a retaliation with queer characters, some of whom are not altogether suspicious in their methods of making a living. Murder being an acceptable means to an end, it occasionally occurred that a peddler with diminished pack and swollen purse could be traced to a lonely dwelling of some rough character, never could be traced beyond. This was so in the case in the old man Baker. He was always called. Such names are given in the Western settlements only to elderly persons who are not esteemed. So to the general disrepute of social unworth is affixed to a special reproach of age. A peddler came to his house, and none went away. That is all that anybody knew. Jesus Christ. It's fine. 7 years later, the Rev. Mr. Cummings, a Baptist minister well known in that part of the county or country, was driving by Baker's farm one night. It was not very dark. There was a bit of moon somewhere above the light veil of mist that lay among the earth. Mr. Cummings, who was at all times a cheerful person, was whistling a tune, which he would occasionally interrupt to speak a word of friendly encouragement to his horse. As he came to the little bridge across the dry ravine, he saw the figure of a man standing upon it, clearly outlined against the gray background of a misty forest. The man had something strapped across his back and carried a heavy stick, obviously a peddler. His attitude had been the suggestion of abstraction, Like in that of a sleepwalker, Mr. Cummings reined in his horse when he arrived in front of him, gave him a pleasant salutation, and invited him to seat in the vehicle. "If you're going my way," he added. The man raised his head, looking him full in the face, but neither answered nor made any further movement. The minister, with good-natured persistence, repeated his invitation at the man, threw his right hand forward from the side and pointed downward as he stood on the extreme edge of the bridge. Mr. Cumming looked past him, over into the ravine. He saw nothing unusual as he drew his eyes to address the man again. He had disappeared. The horse, which all this time had been uncommonly restless, gave the man a moment and snort of terror and started to run away. Before he had reined in the horse, reined in the control of the animal, the minister was at the crest of the hill, 100 yards long. He looked back and saw the figure again, the same place and the same altitude. At the same place and the same attitude as when he first observed it. Then for the first time he considered a sense of the supernatural and drove home as rapidly as willing his horse would go. Once arrived at home, he relayed his adventure to his family, and early the next morning, accompanied by two neighbors, John White Cornwell and Abner Razor, returned to the spot. They found the body of old man Baker hanging by the neck to one of the beams of the bridge. Immediately beneath the spot where the apparition had stood, a thick coating of dust, slightly dampened by the mist, covered the floor of the bridge. But the only footprints were those of Mr. Cummings' horse. In taking down the body, the men disturbed the loose, friable earth of the slope below it, disclosing human bones already nearly uncovered by the action of the water and frost. They were identified as those of the lost peddler. At the double inquest, the coroner's jury found that Daniel Baker died by his own hands while suffering from temporary insanity, and that Samuel Morris was murdered by some other person or persons to that jury unknown. What are y'all talking about? Making food puns? I'm not hungry, so you're not gonna mess me up. I'm so starving right now. I got almonds, so screw you guys. Just gonna let y'all keep going for a minute. I don't know what's happening right now. It's weird and I'm not sure if I like it or not. We'll let it go. Ooh, I can get a 2018 Expedition Unlimited for $49,300. I'm just letting y'all go. I'm just being quiet over here. I'm not sure what this is. It's kind of weird. If someone would like to interrupt them, go ahead. They're the highest form of humor. Damn you, Lauren. I saw that. Lauren's making them too. She just sent a message. I'm eating almonds. Y'all never guess what I got in the freezer right now. Go ahead. Yeah. Totally. I got 3 of them. I didn't want to seem like a weirdo buying the whole box from 7-Eleven, so I just bought 3. Huh. Did they say why they had it in the freezer there, Pip? Oh, yeah. That's a prank. It's messed up. It's a good prank, though. think I got more water too. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's down here somewhere. Huh. Why? Why'd you put a bra in the freezer? Was it like stupid hot outside? A doll-sized pot. What's a doll-sized pot? I think I've got more questions than you've got answers there, babyface. Whoops. Come here, water. Come here, boy. Where you at? Where you at, water? Water. Oh, there's one over there. I can drink that one. I drink the hell out of bottled water. I don't know why. As a dare, I had to freeze it and then wear it. Oh, how was that? That doesn't sound like it would be enjoyable at all. No, my name is not Earl. It is Chappy. Not fun. No, I would not imagine so. Prevolution, I'm not going to play in your reindeer games. I'm going to let you play your reindeer games. No. No, that's my chair's name. My name is Chappy. You guys. So mixed up. Ow. Type of chewing gum where I'm from. Right on, I guess. Cats are crazy, y'all know that? Y'all are alright though. I'm thinking, do I want a cigarette or do I want a ice cream sandwich? I think I want a cigarette and then an ice cream sandwich. Takes a lot of thought. In the meantime, I could put some Burt's Bees on. Burt's Bees. I'm a crazy cat lady, yes. Wesley Chappy Michelson. Ice cream first, don't ruin the taste of it with a cigarette. What was the question? I don't know. Put bananas with it. Where are you getting Michelson from? I don't know. Always sig after eats. Made it up? Oh, okay. I want ice cream, burb. Yeah, I'm gonna burb. I'm gonna go burn one. I might bring back ice cream. Or I might ice cream first and then burb. Smoke. I don't know. Be right back. I don't know what my finger was doing, but it was doing it. We are good on the sound. Yeah, we are. Oh, yeah. All right. Yep, there we go. I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. Pro tip: pull the ice cream sandwich out before you go and smoke, so it's not negative 237 degrees in your mouth. Pip with her. Oh, what? Hey Louise, what's happening? Oh, I got my hair in it. Dang it. What's happening? Nom. Hey Ernie. And Ernie's offspring. It's ice cream now, so if you got them, eat them. Better than John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That guy owes me $25. You know what really bugs me is when people don't chew with their mouth closed. I don't know why. Louise. Pip over there with her mint chocolate chip. Mine's just regular standard stock model. No frills. What the fuck is that? An ice cream sandwich. This is an ice cream sandwich. That does not look like an ice cream sandwich. That'd mess me up. Not to mention it's probably cold. That looks nasty. How about this? Would you eat that, Pip? Wrong. Meatball sandwich. Oh, you're getting swole, huh? Probably should work out. That got me good. Dang tape fell. I jumped. Ha! I gotta fix that. 1 second. I gotta find a better way of sticking that up there. Very much so. Oh, yeah. Gotta be a better way to hold that up there. Tacks. I need to get tacks. That's probably what I'll do a little bit later. I think I have metal fillings on my mouth, but they don't bother me anymore. Yeah, I was just looking back there. It's fine. That looks disgusting. Get out of my line of view. That does not look good. Deleted. Donut ice cream sandwiches. That looks pretty good. I just like standard. Oh, that looked pretty good too. I'm just the standard. Just give me regular. No. On this side or on this side? Dentist thought it was a baby tooth when he didn't do the best job. Oh, my water. And my phone dropped. Water. Oh. Hello. Skinny dude. Trying to scare you. Yeah, you can try. Sometimes it works. The best is ice cream between two fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. I've never had it between two fresh cookies. What do you think life is? I mean, this? I don't know. You mean like in a existential, nihilist, Nietzsche kind of way, or? I mean, I don't know. I guess I think life could be a lot of things. You know, life could be a greater power. You think life is a pet named Steve? No. Life could be just the randomness of things happening that caused us to get to this point where you're watching me talk to y'all on YouTube. To be honest, I don't know what life is. It's weird when you think about it. What is it? Usually, religion has the answer for that one, right? Or college. They have the, you know, everybody comes out of college thinking they know. Life makes sense and no sense at the same time. A rock named Rocky. 619. I was just quoting Mark Plyer. Yeah. Ping. Ping? You mean ding? Do European appliances go ping? Ours go ding. Ooh! I got candy in my pocket. So this one's called Persistence. do I live? I live in Odessa, Texas. Good old Tejas. Good old Tejas. I want to go fast. Hey, Lauren. She's been trolling. Or not trolling, she's been lurking. But I'll post this again. I think I posted it earlier. Maybe we'll play a game after this. Maybe some Minecraft or something. I don't know. I doubt it. I'll find something to play though. Oh, my exes live in Texas. No. So here's persistence. You're walking at night when you hear something. Yes, I do. You turn around to see a thing staring at you. Not just one, there's several of them. All giant and pale, with their hair growing in strange places and eyes in impossible colors. Sounds like teenagers. They stare at you with a bizarre expression on their misshapen faces, almost like hunger. So you turn around and run as fast and as far as your legs can carry you. And strangely enough, the beasts don't seem to follow you. After a dozen minutes of fierce pursuit, you feel safe. Stop to catch a breath. But something bugs you. That strange feeling of uncertainty. Feel as if you're being watched, so you turn around once again. You see them once again, all of them. All this time they're standing even closer. How is this even possible? Creatures as large as them shouldn't be able to move so silently. Your fear increases as in the light of the rising sun, you see several more of them climb down from nearby trees. You're capable of that too. And so you flee again. This goes on for hours, constantly running for dear life, with the beast apparently never following you, but always being a bit closer every time you look behind. You try to fight them, but they don't try to fight back. Always staying just far enough for you to be able to You try to fight them, but they don't fight back. Always staying just far enough for you to be able to be unable to reach them. Jesus. The distance between you never really increases. It's almost as if they're toying with you. There seems to be no way to stop them. You run to the river, assuring that strange bodies will stop them from following you. To your surprise, you can see they swim even better than you, so you climb out and continue to run and run and run. Night falls, but it doesn't seem to even slow them down. The miniature sun follow them wherever they go. Not as potent as the real thing, but enough to illuminate the darkness. Even after the sun rises again and the heat becomes unbearable, no more trees behind you, they seem not to mind. They simply peel off their hairy skin, revealing lighter, slightly less hairy skin underneath, and throw their hairy skin over their backs. Your mind barely registers as you're running for your life, but it leaves you horrified. What kind of monsters are these, to be able to flay themselves without even the slightest bit of pain? So you flee again, but this time, and fatigue finally take their toll. Before long, you collapse, struggling to breathe. Unable to continue onwards, your muscles ache, you scream for relief. You have no choice but to obey them. At this point, you hear footsteps walk up behind you, soft, silent footsteps. Your heart starts to beat erratically, but your legs are weary to move. You try to call for help, but there's no one around to hear you but your pursuers, who don't seem to understand you anyway. One of them reaches down to you, You see a giant white claw nearing your back. It slashes your throat. Before you insanguinate, I do have Instagram. Let me finish this real quick. I'm almost done. Dang it, I lost my place. Before you exsanguinate, you can hear the beasts making strange raspy noises. You see them baring their teeth at each other. Then your world fades to black. The next day, no one finds a corpse. The creatures have taken all away. And all that remains to be seen ever again is your skin draped over one of those beasts, and your bones that they will use to fashion tools, murder more of your kind. It's called persistence hunting. That's basically how early tribes of man caught food. What's up, Four Farts? Yeah, it's all in my video description, I think. You said, Instagram? Yep. Yeah, it's all in my video description. Emoji bomb my ass. Crazy. Crazy. What am I having for dinner? I think I already had dinner. It was, what do you call it? Panda Express. If I eat later, I consider it a snack. So I might go out tonight. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but I do want to do something. Souls of the Damned. Oh, wait. Why are you too depressed, Drama? Or Kia? Why are you so depressed? Why are you so sad? Don't be so sad. I imagine the little Crowley baby is going across the carpet right now. Do something with us. I may. Maybe I'll stream when I go to the bar. I found you, following you. Karaoke song with booze. I'm not gonna drink as heavily as I did last weekend. Instagram. Right on. I don't like Instagram. It's confusing. But I have 71 followers. Side effect gaming. There you are. Following you back. And when you least suspect it, I'm gonna put some Burt's Bees on you. Hee hee. My car wasn't buried in snow. Unbury it. Go somewhere. Thanks, man. No, thank you. I wished we got snow. Oh, that was my elbow. Burt's Bees, man. Too lazy. Carmex. I used to use Carmex, but just feels like it doesn't go on your. It shouldn't go on your skin. Does that make sense? And it's not as. I'm gonna finish this tube. There's something about finishing a tube that I've always wanted to do. You know what I mean? I've only got a few more turns left of this tube. In fact, I don't know if I can see through it. Yeah. That's right about here. And then it's got to go up to here. It's about halfway done. My blisters from my boots. What's that in your hand? iPhone or Burt's Bees? I don't know. No, I mean that would be super awesome if some of y'all came to if y'all came to Texas and we all did a karaoke night. Especially if I got all the equipment to do karaoke. Like rent out a bar and then just, or like a convention. Do bring other YouTubers, do creepy stories and stuff. That'd be a lot of fun. The Burt's Bees. It's what I put on my lips because it feels good. It's the Burt's Bees. Just some Burt's Bees on the lips. Hee hee. What's Burt's Bees? Burt. B-U-R-T. It's not Burnt's Bees. Hey, Angel. Do you know what labello is? I don't. It's got beeswax and peppermint, vitamin E and peppermint. Yeah, its first ingredient is beeswax. Beeswax, coconut oil, sunflower seed oil, peppermint, lanolin, tocopherol, rosemary leaf extracts, soybean, canola oil, and limonene. It's from keeping your chips from lapping. Your lips from chapping. Your chips from lapping. Chappy doesn't want to be chapped. No, I got it when my lips were really chapped one day and I just decided to keep using it. I want to finish it. I will finish it. You will be my demise. Hey guys. I don't know what that was. Don't judge me. Ooh, gummy. Tell me this doesn't look delicious. Really annoying to try to get to the end out. I don't care. I'll do it. And then I'll post it on Reddit and be like, look guys, look what I finished. Gummy worms. If they weren't so sugar filled, God, I would eat those things all the time. Those are gummy bears. I just love the texture and the flavor and I love everything about them. They're wonderful. They are my life. They are my demise. Good luck. Scorpion ritual. Huh. Well, remember this is just a story. And, yeah. I like the sour ones. Ooh. I don't want to see your pharma, your weed pharma. Alright, so this is the scorpion ritual. Once again, suicide is never the answer, but it's just a story. So, introduction. The scorpion ritual is a dark and possibly dangerous ritual that is said in some creatures to bring back the dead. Forethought, please note that this ritual may fail, and if it does, the revival will be unsuccessful, and the ritual must be repeated. Do know that I will have done this ritual within a week of the death of a person, so if you dawdle, then you may not have time. Also, note that if you live in a certain part of the world, scorpions may be difficult to obtain. There are no exceptions. Also note that the scorpion must be alive for the ritual to work. Ingredients. 1 body. The body must be embalmed, must not be embalmed if possible. Steal it before the burial service are attempted. Or better, kill it yourself. 1 large scorpion, any from the Buthade genus, will work. The reason that the large scorpions require is not due to the venom, but due to its stinger's function. 1 bottle of acid, anything with a pH under 3. Should be noted that the acid is too strong, it may burn through the body or harm you. 1 alcoholic beverage. This is used to both counteract the acid and to drink. If you are underage and refuse to drink, you do not have any drink, however, you should still bring the beverage. 1 gallon jug full of any flammable liquid. Note, the liquid should not be explosive, and if it is, then there is a very high chance of your death. The jug may be a simple jug or designated jug for the liquid. The exact amount does not matter. You should only have to take 1 container. Primitive lighting method, flint and steel, fire drill, or anything that does not involve the advanced lighting methods. Matches are not allowed. 1 spear. This can be flint, stone, or simply sharpened wood. You must make it yourself. This will not only be for self-defense, but for the ritual. You may not use iron or any metals. Wrapping the spear in a flammable object is allowed, but may bring more problems than it solves. Optional, tinder. The fire will be hard to light with such primitive tools. Black powder, dry leaves, or anything will work. There are no limitations, but be sure to use all of it. And remember that nothing electric can be used. Optional, torch lantern. You may use an oil lantern to find your way around in the dark. Electric lanterns or flashlights are not allowed. The oil can be used also as tinder, but the lantern cannot light the fire. Warnings. Anything that runs on electricity is strictly forbidden when you do this ritual. All phones, electronic devices, flashlights, or any other machines will not work, including cars. Anything running on that is inside the 1 mile radius of the ritual can make the ritual invalid. This means that doing this near a house will likely make the ritual impossible. However, an abandoned farm may be a great place, but it has to have 0 electronic appliances. Gas may work. However, there has been cases where it doesn't. This still applies even if the appliances are useless. You may, however, keep a car outside of the radius if something goes wrong. Allowing you instant escape after a mile. As many people as you like may watch the ritual. However, only 1 person may stand inside the ring of fire and do the ritual. Also, the more people who watch the ritual, the more may be in danger of it being done incorrectly. All watchers must allow for the rules of the ritual, which means no cellular or electronic devices from them. Extra weapons are not allowed, or you do not allowed for you or anyone assisting you in the ritual. Only 1 person may have a spear and nothing else in hand. Makeshift items such as sticks, rocks, or branches you may find within the mile radius may be used in a pinch. Instructions. Step 1. Collect the body. The body must, read must, it's capitalized, have died less than a week earlier and cannot be preserved in any way. This excludes lime or other materials used to reduce the smell. These are allowed. The cause of death can be anything as long as the body is mostly intact. Missing limb or two is allowed. The age and gender of the person is unimportant. Step 2. Find the spot to do the ritual. Remember the limitations before. Let me fix this. This is gonna fall down. Uno momento, por favor. That should do me. Mostly intact. A few missing limbs is fine. Step 2. Find the spot to do the ritual. Remember the limitations before. You may bring the body to an area by car, but the car must be taken at least a mile away afterwards. It would be much easier to simply take the body by wagon, as these do not break any rules. Step 3. Take all supplies and set them down. Do not light the lantern if you brought one. Take the flammable liquid, create a circle around yourself and the body. Do not light it yet. Be sure that you have a scorpion in the jar if you can, the acid in a separate jar. Make sure the spear is nearby if possible, slung behind your back using a holster. Step 4. Take one sip of the drink. Do not drink much. Toast the drink to the sky. Do not say anything. Smile. It will make him happier. This is optional. If you do not want to drink, skip this step. Step 5. Lay the body out. Palms up. Hands resting the heart in a cup. Like this, I guess. Or, I don't know. Release the scorpion onto the cupped hands of the body, then pour the rest of the alcoholic drink into the hands of the body. It does not matter if it spills out, just that most of the drink is pooled. Step 6, if the scorpion crawled out, reposition it, then using a spear, lightly poke in the area of the hands of the body. If you do not do it right, the scorpion will instinctively sting the hand. You must keep doing this until the scorpion stings once. You must force the sting using your hands, but be careful. Step 7, light the fire. This may be a difficult process, made more difficult by the fact that the scorpion cannot move from the cupped hands of the body. If you would like, you can do this before you release the scorpion, but it's suggested the other way around. As soon as the fire lights, stand back. Do not allow the fire to touch the body. Let it surround you completely. Beware of asphyxiation by smoke. Step 8. As soon as the fire has completely surrounded you, immediately pour the acid directly into the scorpion. This will kill the scorpion and lightly counteract the alcohol. Wait. Keep standing. Do not sit. Do not attempt to leave the circle. If you have any friends, this will be the last chance for them to leave until the revival has begun. Step 9. After a few moments, the area you drop the acid in will pool black. At that moment, you must take the spear and stab it into the area of the liquid has originated. If you have any trouble identifying the origin, stab multiple places. Step 10. As soon as you do this, the corpse will suddenly shake. Pull the spear back. The corpse will begin to rise. As it does, fire will surround you, will lower. The moment the corpse is on its feet, the fire will die, leaving you in the dark. Run. Escape. As soon as the corpse has ridden, it will gain full control over its body. The dead do not like being woken. It will be less likely to attack. You may attempt to fight it, but the only way to kill the beast is directly hit in the area where the poison was placed, the place of the poison stung. Continue to bleed black slowly. If you get a direct hit and penetrate the area, you may be able to kill the beast. However, with such primitive and flimsy weapons, you will have an extremely difficult doing this. Extreme difficulty. There will be two ways to escape the dead. The first is simply leave the mile radius and escape. The body will be able to leave the radius, however, as it is not a barrier for him to, will likely chase you for the rest of your life, till it is ended, or you are ended. The second is to hide. The dead fear the light. This is the last thing they saw when they died. Fire will likely not scare them, however, sunlight may. If you can hide the rest of the night, a good idea will be able to do so in the ritual less than an hour before sunrise. Do remember that the sun rises at all. Do remember that if the sun rises at all during the ritual, it will not work. But you might be able to scare off the beast. Attacking the monster is not suggested, as time is useless. You can possibly kill the body within a minute of reanimation. The longer they're alive, the angrier they get at being alive. The dead are known to be physically weak, but fast and able to regenerate small wounds. If you have any friends who watch the ritual, be sure to account for them the next day. Even though they did not help you bring the body back, the body may show rage for them. Again, who is not found by the next day will likely have been killed. The reanimated are known to show cannibalistic properties, oftentimes violently ripping apart their victims. There are some stories, although rare, of people killed by the dead being given the same curse and coming back to life themselves. They will assist in the hunt of you. If one of your friends is wounded but comes back from the ritual, they may in fact be a slave to the body that brought them back. They will attack you in secret. One last thing, if you happen to feel an odd fear of arachnids after the ritual, immediate suicide is suggested. I mean, Pip should be fine. Pip already has arachnophobia, so I mean, extra arachnophobia may not be a good idea. I don't know. It didn't say. Let me go back. Nope. Just the ritual. Someone says, why would you do this? Someone goes, fun? Very weird, dangerous fun? But fun nonetheless? Not very convincing, sorry. My God, I can't help but laugh at how you pass judgment. But you play Roblox. I've never seen you all cover dissing ritual pastas. Shut up and get out of the comments. Your arguments are invalid. People are idiots. Yeah, I don't know why you do it. Smelled something. Don't know what it was. This is a short one. This is called scratching. Let's see if I can do this one without stuttering or stammering. morticians are a hungry group. You ever check what's inside the sandwich? I woke up one night to the sound of scratching at my bedroom door. I dismissed it as the cat trying to get in, attempted to go back to sleep. After some time, the scratching hadn't stopped. I started to hear small groans from behind the door. I got up to open the door because I was worried something had happened to my cat. But that's when I saw it. My cat was sleeping on a chair next to my bed. Isn't that precious? Just 2 right now. Just 2 piercings. No, I couldn't save money by switching to Progressive. USA is the cheapest. For an affordable but good PC, Asus usually makes pretty good PCs. Yeah, generally you can find deals to make your own PC, and there's cheaper. There's my other piercing. No snake bites, just the one. Pulled it out. Where's a good place to shop? Amazon? Like monkey bites? Like moose knuckles? What? But yeah, honestly, if you can build your own PC, I'd suggest doing that, bud. I think Newegg or Amazon beats Newegg a lot of times now, but definitely they're all cheaper than Best Buy. But I mean, David, honestly, it depends on what you want your PC to do. That matters. Do you want to play the newest video games? I bet you can get my video card now for a pretty good price through Amazon. Let's see here. Orders 2018. $2017. Yeah, they're definitely a lot cheaper than they used to be. PCPartPicker.com. I mean, honestly, I'm happy with my ROG Strix GTX 1070. Technically, it's like a generation behind and not even the top of the line of my generation. Hit the dust. So you don't need a crazy video card. You just need a pretty good computer. I'm pretty happy with my ROG Strix laptop. It's a pretty stout laptop. It's in my truck. No, it's right here. Ha! Gotta put this bad boy. Wonder if it's got any juice. No juice. I really like this laptop. It's a good one. My other laptop. Which one's this one? This is the... Yeah, it's this one. I like my electronics. Holy crap, it's got power. Same. How much was my PC? Honestly, I built my PC a few years ago. I know my video card was my last upgrade. And it cost me, I think, $600 for that stupid video card. So maybe $1,400 for my PC. And it's not even top of the line anymore, but it does everything I need it to do. Huh. That's awesome. I need to charge the Asus, or I need to charge both of my Asus laptops. How's the touchscreen accuracy on those? I don't really use it. We'll see though. Did it die? No, it's booting up. Lights are on. She's thunking. Oh, her battery's dying. Dirty. I want to say it's pretty decent on this, though. Yeah, they're both dead. I need to charge them. This is the charger for my ROG Strix laptop. That big bastard.